The city is covered in snow tonight. Where did my love go? Santa, I'm waiting for him, but he's nowhere in sight. And all of the press.
Hello. So today I am going to make yet another Christmas card. Have a couple of different elements in it. I have some watercolor paper here. I'm going to cut it down to 5 1/4 by 4. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one down while I'm at it for an oops, just in case piece. So what I want to do is some smushing, and I'm going for a red background. Of course, you can see that I've got candied apple, crackling campfire, and fired brick. So let's see what we can do. Is that off camera for you guys? I'm sorry. See if I can get a little bit more. Then we're going to throw a little water down. We're going to mix it up a little bit. And we'll take my card panel and I'm just going to smush it right down in the middle of all that mess. There's that. So I'm going to clean up my mess here. And I wanted a little bit more red. So I'm going to come and heat set this. So I'm going to put down some more candied apple. A bit more water. I'm going to throw some more heat on it. I like to dry between layers. So since I want it red, I'm going to come in with some Stampin' Up! Real Red. Again with some more water. And that should help me out a little bit. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Sweet. Kind of what I was looking for. It will work. I'm gonna dry it up real quick. All right. Now we're gonna set that aside and let that dry up a little bit. Well, you know what? No, we're not, because we need it a little bit damp yet. Because what I want to do now is I'm gonna run it through my Merry Christmas embossing folder. All right, give me what we have. Very pretty. That will work. I'm bringing it a little bit closer to me now. Okay, now we're gonna set that aside. I'm gonna come in here with my Mini Misty, and since this is a red rubber stamp, I took out my backing. And we're gonna stamp him out in some VersaFine Clear. That should be good. Very nice. Clean up my stamp a little bit. And we're done stamping. I just want to take the heat tool to this real quick and make sure that ink is good and dry. I have the dies for these guys. I actually borrowed the set from one of my best good friends, and she has requested it back, so I'm trying to do what I can with them while I have it. So we're just going to run that through the die cutter, and we're coming in here with the dies for that set. And I just want to find the Santa hat. All right. So we have our little bird. Gonna washi tape him down so he doesn't move. Mind my head, please. Excuse me. All right. washi tape that down. There's our Santa hat. I'm gonna run that through my die cut. All right, there's the hat. Here's Mr. Bird. Turned out good. Now I'll put everything back where it's supposed to be. My hat and this one. My bird and this one. All right, we have those. Now I need a couple of circles. I need some circles. I am going to come in here with, how did I want to do this? All right. So we have our red panel. I'm gonna come in here and we're gonna have just a piece of green. I cut it 2 inches by 5 1/4. So it's gonna go down the middle here. And then I just had this cardstock that I cut out. It's got a little reindeer on there. Santa's on the back. This I cut down to 1.5 by 5 1/4. We're gonna stack that right there. And what I want to do, get a couple of different layers here. Oh, that's gonna be too big. Too big. When I cut down my cardstock for things like this, I go ahead and cut it like I'm cutting a card front, so the other side of it isn't completely wasted, and it fits in my Vagabond die cut machine. So I'm going to cut this out in white. So here we have this. Pretty. So then I think I want to give him a green. I'm going to take this real quick, clear out the little dots. I always clean them before I put them away. This guy was way too big. I'm wondering, yeah, I think we're gonna go a little smaller. He may not have a hat. I think this was gonna be too big. So I'm gonna go with a smaller circle. And we're going to do that. We're gonna do that in the green. Beautiful. Gotta say, I'm starting to like this. I think he can have a Santa hat on. So I'm gonna go ahead and start building this, and then we'll color our little guy here in a minute. All right, there we have that. And I think I want to pop up the center. So I'm gonna tape my banner down first. I'll try to give it a good border on each side here. There we go. So I'm gonna come back in here with my Arteza foam tape. There we go. And you notice I have two different scissors that I use here. I don't know if anybody else is that way, but I have my cutter bees, and then I have my Tim Holtz scissors. My Tim Holtz scissors I cut with cut paper only. That is it. That is all, and I keep it in its nice little case. I just cut paper with it. And then this is my cutter bee. I cut everything else with this one, like tape, etc. Okay, so we are going to put that guy right down the center there. Looking kind of cute. All right, next thing we need to do is color. I suppose we can go ahead and pop this on. I almost put it on the wrong side. Get that good and straight. And since we're only being able to tape to the center banner there, I'm just going to tape the center of the circle. There's that. All right, so let's get to coloring this little guy here. He's had plenty of time to dry, so hopefully he doesn't run. I am gonna come in with some Ohuhu markers. This is number 15. Let me get some scratch paper here. I'm gonna make his brim. Here we go. You know what? I am going to use the chisel side of this. Faster coverage. There we go. And I want some clear Wink of Stella. I'm going to give his brim and the little tassel ball here the illusion of white snowy glitter. You guys out there probably can't see it, but I can, and it makes all the difference. All right, our little hat's done. That was quick and easy. So now on to our bird. So I don't think I want him like red like this, but I do kind of want him reddish. You know what? I think I'm going to come in here with my Stampin' Blends from Stampin' Up. It's easier to pick out with Stampin' Up. Stampin' Blends, a dark and a light, because they do that. They do just that. They give you a dark and a light. So like here's dark cherry cobbler, light cherry cobbler, all the way down. Light real red, dark real red. But I don't know that I want him red. Let's look at these poppy parades. This might be too orangey for me. That's not so bad. That would be his all over color, and this would be his shading color. That will work. All right. I know a lot of people shade different ways. I like to start with my all over color being the lightest color, and then come back and outline for a shade. All right, I'm gonna try to finish this up real quick. Ryan with Glitter Grunge Greetings is about to start his Inks Not Drinks live, and I would like to be there. So we're gonna just try to finish this up real quick so I can go join that. If you haven't seen his videos on YouTube, you're missing out. You have to subscribe to Glitter Grunge Greetings. He is awesome. I'm telling you, he is so awesome. His work, it's just that. It's glitter, it's grungy, and it's beautiful. So make sure to go and watch his videos and subscribe. I'm going to give him just a hint of blue around his eyes here. And a yellowish beak. And he's done. I'm gonna give him some red hair up here. I know it's black, but there's some outlines up there that's white, and you can just give it some red hair. Alright guys, let's pop him down. I'm going to come in with some Bearly Art glue. Nice part about this Bearly Art glue is it has a really fine tip. So you can put just a little bit down here on his feet, back here on his tail. Get close to those edges. Always have to make sure to put your little pin back in because that glue will get in that nozzle and dry up. And we're gonna have him come off of the circle a little bit. I want to try to get some room for that hat. I'm gonna get a block here so I can get some good even coverage on my press. Take this hat. Isn't that looking cute, guys? And we're just gonna put some glue on the brim of his hat. Oh, you know what? It can go everywhere because it's gonna hit that back panel. Make sure it's all good and tacked down. And here's his little hat. And there's my little card. Isn't it cute? So cute. I'll go back later and put a greeting inside. I like to make all my Christmas cards up and leave it blank inside until I'm ready to address it. And then I personalize the greeting inside to whomever it's going to. So here in a few weeks when these go out, I'll have a lot of stamping to do inside when I'm addressing. But there you go, guys. How cute is that? All right, I'm out of here. I gotta go watch Ryan's live. Everybody have a great day. And remember to be kind. We'll see you later. Bye.
Hey, Santa, the city.